We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, Malik Washington. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
He's going to test this secondary right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Man in motion here is Washington. 3rd and long. And here's Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You're starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
So 3-0 our score, and we are set for the dynamic kickoff. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going with their second possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 2-0 on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw on second down, it's Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. On the option, they give it to Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing now is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On 2nd down, it's May. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 2nd down.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one taken in by Douglas. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball, because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Joey Slide back out to kick this one away. Devon Achane to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Hill brought in motion. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now as he's on to punt for Miami. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson, and he'll get about 5. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Now a first down throw for Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's May. Airing one out for Bourne. That is brought in. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play after being backed up. That goes for 58.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay.
Now, Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now it is first and goal. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. To the goal line and in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return is Jermichael Hasty. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. To throw on first down is May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third and 5. May to throw again. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain? to try to extend this drive. And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Achane. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. That one caught by Smith. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Man in motion here is Washington. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip them. You can double team them. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down. But this has been coming from a lot of different spots, and right now it just looks to be a breakdown in the protection, and they have no answer on how to stop it.
Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, a 3rd and 2. The motion man here is Bourne. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A run here with Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the man side from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Second and a yard. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Gibson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. He just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Here's Stevenson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Pats get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. On the return is Achan. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Looking underneath for Achan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, it's Tua. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
That one into the hands of Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throwing again, it's Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Throwing on third down, Tunga Vailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. The Dolphins got some strong play out of their quarterback number 1, Tua Tagovailoa. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top. in this second half coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Third and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They motion a receiver right. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Third down, 3 to go. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Miami. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Hill brought in motion. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one complete to Bourne. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll go play action with May. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is May. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. On the return, here's Washington, and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Waddle. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's 2. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
It'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Sending a receiver right. On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. They'll run. Stevenson. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Working out of the gun, it's May. To the sideline, nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Joey Slye back out to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will up the lead to 5. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return is Hasty. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Open man there, it is Bourne.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On 2nd down, it's May. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Here comes 3rd and 6. May gonna look to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're gonna pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now A little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll run here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. That's caught by Bourne. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, New England.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll stick to the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. They'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is May. He's got it at the 7. And the Patriots are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Stevenson. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Now, May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. It'll grind out a couple of yards. Gives them a little bit of space out to the 3. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Tua. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Now he takes off. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Hill brought in motion. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua gonna give it to Achane. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
To throw on first down is May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's found his receiver. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. On the ground is H.A. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Now the rookie out of Tennessee, it's Jalen Wright. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Has completed to Douglas. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. Airing one out for Bourne. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.